Hi, my name is Terry. I'm a horticulturalist here at Ellington Agway, and I'm here to talk to you today about starting your own vegetable seeds indoors. What could be better on a cold, dreary winter's day than to sit down with a hot cup of tea and the Ellington Agway seed catalog and dream about your spring garden? Or if you'd rather just jump right in, think about what you would really like to eat, and that's what you should grow. Once you decide what to grow, you can decide when to start the seeds. Early in February, you can begin with eggplant, cauliflower, cabbage, and broccoli for an early spring crop. Then in early March, you could do tomatoes, peppers, and kale. And when it comes mid-April, you can start your Brussels sprouts, your cantaloupe, and your watermelon indoors, as well as a second crop of cabbage if you really love coleslaw. Most other commonly grown vegetables are typically seeded right into the garden. Stay tuned for an upcoming video on direct sowing seeds. So as you get ready to start your seeds, you'll want to have all of your supplies on hand. First, choose your planting media. You may choose to use peat pellets like these, or a soilless potting mix that's made for seeding like this black gold seedling mix. You'll also need a seed tray and a dome and plant labels so that you'll know what you planted. If you plan to reuse any materials, make sure to clean and disinfect them. Otherwise, you could be contaminated. Use a 10% bleach solution for clean, non-porous materials, or just purchase new materials at the outset of the season. I recommend using a seedling heat mat like this one by Hydrofarm. The heat mat provides your seedling root zone with extra warmth, encouraging vigorous root growth and discouraging the pathogens that lead to damping off. This germination station kit from Hydrofarm includes a seed tray with a vented humidity dome and a seedling heat mat, and is a great product for first-timers and experienced home gardeners. Finally, make sure you have a small watering can so you can water your seedlings gently, and consider adding supplemental lighting for the strongest, healthiest seeds. If you're using peat pellets, put them in a watertight tray and gradually add warm water. They'll soak up the water and grow to about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. When they're ready, pour out the excess water and place one peat pellet in each cell of your planting tray. You can gently pull back the mesh and fluff the top of the pellet. Then you'll be able to put 2 to 3 seeds in each cell. After you're done, put the clear dome on the top and watch as the seeds develop. When the peat pellets turn light brown, it's time to add water again. Just be careful not to overwater. If you're using a seed starting mix like this one by Black Gold, you'll want to fill each cell of your seed starting tray evenly like this. I like to use a ruler to level it off. Fill the whole tray, and then once you're done with that, you're ready to put 2 to 3 seeds in each cell. Place your dome on top and put the whole assembly on top of your seedling heat mat. I also like to write a label for each type of seed that I plant so I know what it was. By using the wooden ones, I can toss them in the compost bin when I'm done with them. Once some of the seeds begin to germinate, you can turn the lid so that there's more air inside. And then once all of your seeds have germinated, remove the lid entirely and place your tray in a sunny location, or it's time to turn on your supplemental lighting. If you're using supplemental lighting with a full spectrum fluorescent light like the one in this grow system by Hydrofarm, you can start the bulb about 6 inches from the top of the seedlings. If you're using an incandescent or traditional light bulb, you'll need to start the light higher or it will scorch the tender leaves. It's really critical that your plants get enough lighting, otherwise they'll get weak and leggy and they won't do as well as they should. As the plants grow, raise up the light so it stays about 6 inches from the top of the true leaves. It's important to get enough lighting, so about 15 to 18 hours a day if you're using supplemental lighting. But make sure you turn off the light at night. Believe it or not, plants really do need dark in order to thrive. If you use a fan to circulate the air around your seedlings, it will help them be stronger and help prevent damping off. Turn the fan off at night at the same time that you turn off your supplemental lighting. Once the first true leaves appear, it's time to thin your seedlings, removing the weakest and keeping only the strongest in each cell. You can simply pinch off the weak ones and remove them. If you choose to fertilize your seedlings, use a very weak solution of liquid fertilizer, about 1/4 of the traditional strength. Then just enjoy watching your seedlings grow. When it comes time to transplant, you'll need to plan ahead to harden off the seedlings. About a week before you plan to plant the garden, start taking your seedlings outdoor to a slightly shaded location for a couple hours at a time. Over the week, gradually increase the amount of time that they spend outdoors, always bringing them in at night. Then when transplant time comes, the seedlings will be better prepared to handle the shock. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you here in the store as you get ready to start your seeds.